We are back. So I am going to finish decluttering all of these boxes that came with my shipment from last Saturday from LA all the way to New York. This is the final day because I'm tired of looking at these freaking boxes. You know how you just get tired of looking at something, you're like, you know what, today is the day. And I figure meanwhile I do this, I will talk about something that you guys have been asking me to talk about for a while. I keep getting asked the same question in my comment section on my videos. Would I date a submissive man? And I'm like, would I? Would I? So I'm going to be multitasking in this video. I'm going to be doing some heavy lifting. Heavy lifting. Perhaps if I had a man friend, I wouldn't be doing this heavy lifting, but I don't mind though. It's a nice little workout. It's a nice workout. How you guys doing this Sunday? Hey, wrap this thing up good with all this tape though. Like, does it take all this freaking tape? God dang, yo. But yesterday was a really beautiful day. Outside. Let's see. So this is actually a box with some food warmers that I purchased, I think it was back in 2015 for the Bible book convention. Freaking charger that I don't need. I already got my trash bag here. Trash bag on deck. Make sure I'm not throwing anything away that is valuable. Other stuff here in this box. Like an incense holder. I have so many of these, you guys. So many incense holders. But I think I've answered this question before. Like, I'm pretty sure I have answered it when I did a video on would I date a cuckold. And y'all were like curious to see, because I have been making videos on cuckolding, where it's typically a white man who brings in a bull to please his wife, to sexually satisfy his white wife. And then you guys are curious to ask me, would I date a cuckold? So are you saying, would I involve myself in a relationship with a man who is not well endowed and is allowing me to gain sexual gratification by having sex with a bull of my choice? And I answered that question in the video, and then you guys are not asking me, would I date a submissive? I'm like, I could have sworn I answered that question already. I could have sworn I did, but... So this is going out. This box is going out because I don't need it. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 6 food warmers here in this box. And I'm about to throw them out. I don't want to deal with them anymore. It's just like, it's taking up unnecessary space. I'm not going to use them again. If I do, and then when I remember when I did use them for it, I hosted an event here in New York, a Bible book convention. When I did use them, they worked, but they didn't like work to the extent that I wanted them to. So I'm parting ways with this. And I don't feel bad about parting ways. I just don't, because I don't need it. And I'm going to turn Obama around because there is a glare I've noticed. You Nature Boy is so silly. I got Nature Boy playing on my TV right here. He is too funny. So this is the other part. See, like food warmers. I don't need this stuff. So I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to join the other box. So I already decluttered 15 boxes, and I have been down to 13, which is really 11 because it's minus the DVD box and this fan I'm going to show you guys. Now, if you're watching this and you see something that you want, I might mail it out, but I feel like at this point it's easier just for me to throw it away, because to go to the post office and pay for shipping and be in communication with you guys who are interested, to me it just seems like it's too much. I'm just probably going to throw it out. But these were nice while they lasted. Aww. They were nice while they lasted, right? But they are going bye-bye. Right. You'll always be my friend. I'm so sad it happened. Oh yeah, baby. I will never lie. Like you. Nature Boy is silly, y'all. This fan. This is a heater. It's not really a fan. It's like a heater fan. But I'm throwing it out because no. Throwing this out and make sure nothing else is important in this box. I think submission in a man can be useful in the beginning of a relationship, right? And not just the beginning. I think sporadically throughout, there are times where I think submission can play a role, right? It's like it can play a role in the means to an end. So submission serves a purpose, I think, in allowing the other person to feel secure. When you notice, like in a relationship, especially a relationship that is fresh, that is new, that you're just beginning, right? We don't know each other. We don't know each other. So I think a lot of guys attempt to take that role of submission because they are in being submissive, like they are attentive to a woman's desires, her needs. They are attentive to how their actions impact her. So in a sense, they are submitting, I wouldn't say to her will, but to her sensitivities, right, in the beginning. And I think that is essential throughout a relationship, for a man to be attentive and respectful towards a woman's sensitivities. And in that process of doing so, I think he can become submissive. You know, I think that he's demonstrating a degree of submissiveness. But I think in a deeper sense, I'm going to put this over here because I don't need this. Feels good to be decluttering, to be getting rid of all this stuff that I don't need. But I think in a deeper sense, right? Generally speaking, no, I would not have dated a submissive man. It's clear, it should be clear that I'm attracted to dominant men. Like men who take the lead in relationships. When did I get this? Did I get this at a movie premiere? I think I did. If Beale Street Could Talk. ArcLight Hollywood Theater. I think I got this. Yeah, if Beale Street Could Talk. So I'm going to keep this. I think I got this as a gift. I don't want to throw it away. Obawa magazine. I have a lot of copies of the Obawa magazine, so this is a magazine that I own and I publish, I produce. I have a lot of these copies just lying around here, different places. If you want a copy, feel free to visit our website at ubawa.org, ubawa.org. I have mail that I have not opened. Shame on I. Ubawa. That's my organization that I own. It's a book. Actually, it's 2 books. Oh. It's 2 books that were sent. Authors Do Not Kill Me. Okay? Because I do have a life. So I'll be trying to get to your book. But I'm having more time. I think I'm going to hire some book reviewers. So we'll see how that goes. I went out and got some bins from Home Depot that are going to come in handy with my decluttering. So I'm happy to use them. What is this? You guys can say hello. You know that my videos would be a lot more entertaining when you engage, as opposed to just sitting there staring at me. It's a lot more engaging. Alright. Bags that I'm probably not going to keep. I guess we always say, oh, we can find a use for it. Really? Really find a use? But I feel like I've dated a guy who was submissive, and we were best friends. We dated for 5 years. I just got bored. It gets old and played out. Like telling a guy what to do, that shit to me, it gets played out. What is this? You say initially no. I believe the first phase that a man should definitely be a man that will go above and beyond with his woman and stay firm but not be a pushover. You've been watching my videos apparently, because that's exactly what I said before. These are all rent receipts. Yo, when I was living in Hollywood, California, my rent was like through the freaking, I won't say through the roof. My rent now here in Upper East Side Manhattan, I pay more actually, but these are old rent receipts. Go back. I agree. I guess I'm saying that I think it's important for a dominant man to check his energy, because sometimes he can come off as too dominant or overbearingly dominant, where it's not beneficial to the relationship. Definitely, I feel like a man should just be a man, set the ground rules, you know, with, of course, like her input. Don't just be so dominating that you just calling all the shots, right? I think it's important to, like, for it to be like a two-way relationship. This is when I first moved into my apartment. They went all out, yo. Gave me this nice little fancy pen that I never used. This nice little keychain. It came like, all of this came like in this little thing here. I don't know what the hell this is. A freaking coin. And a welcome letter, welcome package. I'd like to keep that as a souvenir. But yeah, rent over there, I think I was paying what, $18.61? $18.61. Or I was paying was it eight? No, it's like 18, something like that. 18 or $1,900, I think. Something. I mean, I can look at my lease. What does my lease say? Let's see what my lease said. What was I paying? Yeah, it was about $1,800. My rent now, I don't even want to say what my rent is now. That's why I'm like, I'm about to buy me a house. It's time, y'all. Go ahead and pay that deposit. Or look up. I will never lie again. Yeah, nobody wants to date a pushover, but some women are into that though. You gotta be careful to say, oh, what nobody wants to do. I got all these pens, though. Because you just don't know. I could use these pens too. A man can slow dominance, but not in a way where they can demean his woman to others. A house is definitely the best thing to get. But some people would question that. To say, is it really? Considering, you never really quite own a house. Even when you purchase a house, right? Even if you pay for it in full, you never really quite own it because you're always indebted to pay taxes on that property. So it's like you never really own it. It's not fair that you have to pay taxes on a freaking property that you own. It's like you're pretty much renting it out. So to that end, some people just prefer to just rent because it makes you feel like, okay, you own something when you purchase it, right? You own it, but you're still paying somebody else for it. So you don't owe the owner anymore. You know what I'm saying? Or the bank that you purchase it from, but you still owe somebody. I don't like that idea because there are parts of Africa when you own property, you own it outright and you don't have to pay nobody no more. I like it that way. It don't matter if you buy it from the ground up. It don't matter if you build it from the ground up. You still got to pay taxes. There's no way around the taxes. You still, whether you buy it from somewhere, whether it's already built and you buy it after it's already built and has been occupied, or you buy it brand new from the ground up, you will still have to pay taxes on that home. And take it that you don't own a house. Homeowners know. You gotta pay taxes, right? So, it's just, I mean, granted now, the taxes are like a percentage. And it's relative. The taxes are based on property values in that neighborhood. And so, I was looking at homes like in Brooklyn, like brownstone homes in Brooklyn. And you can look at the cost of the taxes for that house and what the previous homeowners paid. And it's basically what a person will be paying in rent. Like what I pay in rent, I pay about $2,000 a month in rent. That is what taxes will be on a house that I'm looking at. The kind of homes that I want to buy in Brooklyn. So, I mean, the smart thing to do is just find other ways to make more money, right? It's not about complaining about, oh, you gotta pay taxes. It's just about finding other ways to make more money, you know what I'm saying? So you can pay off whatever you need to pay off the taxes. Like, I was in conversation with this guy yesterday who was very confusing in his explanation of his living situation. I'm just like, what's your living situation? It should be cut and dry. What is your living situation? He goes, oh, I own an apartment in Brooklyn that I'm renovating, and when it's done, I'm going to Airbnb it. That's what he said at first. And then he made it seem as though, okay, that's a separate thing, right? That apartment is a project he's working on. It's an investment property he's renovating. He has something separate. I'm saying, like, he's living in. So he's not living there because it's under renovation, right? He's living somewhere else, supposedly. But he wants to ultimately move to Texas because it's cheaper. But I'm like, you still gonna have to pay taxes, though. So he's saying, like, oh, the taxes in New York are so expensive, and they want to tax homeowners like 50% or something. It didn't sound right. Whatever the fuck he was saying, it just didn't sound right. I know when something doesn't sound right. I'm just like, what? So I say, where do you live, yo? Like, do you have your own place? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm not into dating guys who live with other people, who got roommates, living with family. Like, you need to have your own place coming at me. Otherwise, you're not ready. I will allow a person just to focus on yourself, build your shit up before you come this way. That's what I encourage you guys to do. Like, focus on self. Get your shit situated. Build your shit up. You should not be looking to date a woman if you ain't got your shit together. Get your shit together first, then come my way. Now, I say y'all gotta be like all the way accomplished and, you know, like at the pinnacle of your success. But come on. Have your shit together. And so it was just confusing. I'm like, what? Used to own a house in the Marines. So it's just like, what is you talking about, yo? I have an eyelash from that probably one time that I got my face done. I was at the BET Awards, and they were having people doing like free makeovers, and this girl put some eyelashes on my eyes, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is different. But yeah, so it was confusing. I'm like, yo, what is you talking about? I'm throwing a lot of this shit away. Like, what is it? I don't need this shit. And so it was confusing. I said, so then he turned around, he changed his story and said, when I asked him again, I said, so where do you live? Because he's like, he plans to finish renovating that apartment, Airbnb, and then move in. But that don't make sense. Like, I mean, yeah, people do live in their Airbnbs, right? That their rooms that they're renting out. They may occupy a space there, right? But then he turned around and said, oh, well, I'm living here now, and I'm going to Airbnb it. I'm like, what? I just got annoyed because the story wasn't making any sense, and I blocked his ass. Like, I know when a person is lying, yo. You lying, you're not making any sense. And I said, on top of that, like, it seems like we're going in two different directions because you talking about moving to Texas. I have no interest in moving to Texas. Like, New York is here. I'm here to stay here in New York. This is where I'm going to be. This is where I'm going to stay. Here in New York. I have absolutely no interest whatsoever in leaving or staying anywhere else. So that's what it is. Where I got this rose from? It's going in the trash. It's run its course. But that's just that, you know. That's just that. And yeah, so that kind of goes into the whole dominance thing. Like, you dominant, dominant man, you ain't got this shit together. You're not looking for no woman to depend on her, to live off of. or none of that shit. Yeah, like, I feel like, yeah, that's important. Like, you need to have your own place, get situated, because relationships can be a distraction, you know, and you sitting up here trying to do this, trying to do that. What branch of the military were you in, Stanley? How long did you do? I got a lot of, I'm a brochure collector. Let me get rid of some of this stuff, y'all. I don't need this shit. I was dealing with this realtor in LA. I have this concept. We like in communication via email, so I'm gonna throw his card away. Simply wholesome. I'm just throwing this shit away. I don't need it, y'all. But I'm just like, if it don't make sense, it don't make sense to me. I can't, y'all. I tried to make sense of it though, because I gave him several times. It's just like, come on, like, pull it together, yo. Like, pull your words together, explain yourself so that it make it make sense. You know, this wasn't making sense. I'm like, you know what? It sounds like you're not stable. That's what I told him. I said, it sounds like your living situation is just not stable. Like, I don't know where you live, but for him to even mention, oh, I'm in the process, or I'm planning to do renovation, like, he made it seem like, okay, he's in the process of doing renovation, and he's making it seem like this is something that he wants to work towards, like renovating an apartment that he owns, so to speak. Just, why is that information necessary? I didn't ask you that. Like, it be throwing me off sometimes when guys provide additional information that I didn't even ask. It's like you're saying that to try to sway me because you're overcompensating for something. I'm just asking about what's your living situation, y'all? Either you live with roommates, you live with family, you live by yourself. Which one is it? Just say it. All of that extra stuff, oh, I'm renovating an Airbnb, and no, your ass probably living in Airbnb, talking about you renovating. Like, just be lying, just like, come on, listen. Then he talking about the whole Texas thing. Oh, I'm planning to buy a house in Texas. Just like, that's probably far down the road, though. Like, why is that relevant to what we're talking about right now? The question on the table, what's your living situation? Where do you live? You're in the Marines. Okay, I can see you being in the Marines. 4-year contract. That's what's up. So you finished that 4-year contract. You wanted to pursue better things outside the armed forces, in which I have, which is what I did. Not do 20 years. Hey, listen, I don't fault you for that. The 20-year deal is not for everybody, especially when there's more opportunities out there. Some people look at like, oh, the military just has so many opportunities. Yeah, if you don't have anything else going for yourself, but it's other shit out there. It's just like, even with my program that I'm in now, I'm completing my PhD. Of course, the military, they send their recruiters out to us too. They try to recruit everybody, right? So at this level, given that I'll have my PhD, my doctorate, like, I'll enter as an officer if I was to sign up, but I'm not. And they try to like throw out the bells and whistles, like, I'm like, yo, what is the salary? Let's talk fucking numbers. You know what I'm saying? What really matters? You're talking about like how I'm going to be able to live and survive. What are y'all paying? All right, what is the starting pay? And it's just, I mean, it's all right, but I can make more in other jobs. I can make more doing other things. I can make more, definitely more in private practice. So what are y'all offering me? You know what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to. What are you offering? Make it make sense. Make it attractive. Like, give me a reason to want to join, to sign up. I still gotta go through boot camp. Like, you become like a soldier first and foremost, and then whatever position you into, like, then that's what you go into. Nah, it's the same thing working for the Federal Bureau of Prisons. I was close to signing up. They almost convinced me to sign up to the Federal Bureau of Prisons, but I'm just like, they're telling me I've got to become like an officer, like a law enforcement, right? I'm pretty much law enforcement. Nah, Got to go through weapons training. It's like, y'all trying to hire me for 2 roles in 1. And what is the salary? I'm asking them, like, what is the salary? How much will I be making? That is important. That's not like some superfluous question that I'm asking. That to me is very important. What am I going to be making? I have to budget. This is like, I'm planning for the future. I'm not just going to be signing up for some shit. I need to know how I'm going to be living. And they just was beating around the bush. Couldn't tell me that. And I'm just like, cut me. Take my name off of this. I ain't doing it. First of all, I don't even like the idea of weapons training. Nah. And they say you gotta be on call. Like, you gotta be ready to respond in case something go down in the prison. I don't mind working in the prison because I worked in prison in California. So it's not the whole idea of working in the prison. It is all this other shit. My role is a psychologist. That's it. I'm not doing all this extra shit. It's just about self-care. That's what it's about. Like, I'm big on self-care. People ask me, oh, how you stay looking so young? You know, you're 37 going on 38. I don't drink freaking soda. I don't drink coffee. And first and foremost, like, I take care of myself mentally, emotionally. Like, I nip shit in the bud, you know what I'm saying? Just like that freaking dude. It's for people who are in need of direction of their tunnel visions, if their tunnel vision is getting cloudy. To even get these positions, you actually have to brown nose to the moral of these superiors to even be considered. What positions? The positions that I've been offered, you gotta do shit. All you gotta do is sign up. Because, like, I'm already there. Like, I have a degree. You know, I will be having a degree pretty soon, PhD. So this is, a house that I was looking at in LA, in my neighborhood. I used to live in South Central my last 2 years when I was out there. And it was a nice house, $524K. I think I showed you guys this. But yeah, I'm just like, nah. Even though, like, I would be entering at a higher rank, I'm just like, what y'all offering? In California, I think they pay the highest, though, for psychologists working in prisons. And that shit got to be over 6 figures for me to even be considered. Like, I'm just not, yo. Like, Before me to even consider working for the ass. Because you can't sell yourself short. Hungry Joe's. This is my favorite Jamaican restaurant in LA. I kind of missed them. Hungry Joe's. They did start to slack off, but they had some really good carrot juice. I used to love this place, though. I'm getting rid of this stuff because I'm just holding on to all this shit. Pan-African Film Festival. I missed it. I missed the Pan-African Film Festival. It's cute. Christina, my classmate, will always give us little gifts. Oh, what the other piece when it fell? There we go. But yeah, this was the last Pan-African Film Festival I went to. 2020. I'm gonna hold on to this nice keepsake. Yeah, because the thing about, like, you gotta know your self-worth. I feel like working for a company or a job, I mean, it isn't necessarily a bad thing in and of itself, but it can be a bad thing, right? Because, granted, your salary cap is limited. But they try to make it seem like, oh, you can make this, you can make that, like, you know, giving you bonuses and shit like that, right? Nah, that's never my thing. I'm only employed because this is part of my training. Yo, once I graduate, once I get licensed, which I apply for licensure this year, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, you know. It depends though. Sometimes some companies, they be having some promising packages though. Make that shit worthwhile. Oh, damn. 38D. Damn, that's when I got measured. You know how they say, oh, you stop growing in height, but women, our breasts sometimes never stop growing. That can be a good thing, that can be a bad thing. You know? It's like, hold up. Hold up, wait a minute. You think you telling me something I don't know about the politics? Politics and anything can be, you need to be wary of. Listen, I've been around the sun 37 times. I know all about what this world is about. Politics is something that is, you can't avoid it, right? You can't escape it. It's inescapable. Politics is in everything. It's just important to be mindful of those politics. You know? She did my makeup when I had went to the BET Awards. Via. Oh, this is bringing back memories. This video is going to be super long, yo. Throwing away business cards. This is why you shouldn't get business cards, because this is what happens to them. They just get thrown away, yo. That's just what happens. But back to the topic. I'll be trying to stay on topic because I'm multitasking. Yeah, have your shit together. Like that dude, this was a guy, I wouldn't even date him. This was just somebody, like a potential, right? You know, somebody who had expressed interest in me and we were chatting. It's just like, I mean, I give him credit, like dudes be trying, but no. It's more attractive when you have your shit together. And listen, there's nothing wrong with building either. Baltimore. What was this? 2019. I flew out from Baltimore. Oh, I think I remember. That's when I went to DC. But listen, ain't nothing wrong with building, right? Like finding a partner that you can grow with. You're gonna continue to grow, right? That's something that is gonna be ongoing. You know, you're gonna continue to grow and build, whether you with a person or if you're single. That is gonna be a steady. That's a constant. But ain't nobody trying to struggle, man. Like, when I say struggle, I mean like struggle. Like, life is a struggle. It's on, like, you're gonna face obstacles and stuff like that. But some of these motherfuckers, they just not there. I feel like we're not on the same playing field. We're not, nah. I just like a man. I like a man who handle his shit. You know what I'm saying? Have his stuff together. Yeah, you can be going through whatever in your life. But just, like, you know what I'm saying? Grind. Because I'm going to grind. I'm going to put my shit together. I'm going to have my shit together, right? And grind. This is a restaurant I was telling you guys about with that steak. The best steak in New York. This is in the Bronx. I already have one of these, so I'm going to throw this away. No, wait. Is this it? No, this is one of them. But this is actually it. This is the one right here. This is it. What is this? See, I be having shit I don't need. My homeboy. Good book. be turned off. Whitening gel. Nobody's throw this away. Some whitening cream. But I don't know about it. I don't know. Got movie tickets and shit. I can use this. With fluoride. That's how you know I leveled up. I don't even use that shit no more. Smell kind of good. Imani's, where's Imani's at? Where's that at? What girl is Imani? Yeah, I got all kind of shit. Freaking toothbrushes. Organic toothbrushes. I gotta go through this stuff because some of this stuff might be useful. Body butter. Put this to the side. It's raining out here. This is like the second phone I came across like this. Throwback phone. What I did with the other one? It's a throwback. Body Cab in Brooklyn. Sound familiar now you say that. Let me check it out. Yeah, because I am definitely a foodie, so more freaking nail polish, as if I don't already have enough nail polish, though. I be buying nail polish and I don't even freaking really use it. You be coming out here to New York, Stanley? When the last time you been out here to New York? Put this over here with the other. What is this? Nature Boy, he is a trip. Oh. Martin Luther King house. All of this stuff. I don't think I need this. Oh shit, what this doing in here, yo? Oh, and it works. I can't show y'all what that is, but I'm pretty sure y'all can hear it. It works. I feel great now. That made my day, you guys. I found another one. Oh, oh, oh. this shit, man. I don't know why I be saving stuff like this. But what? Freaking don't need this. Don't need it. But why do I save it? What is this? Don't need it. What is it? Why are we getting so many credit card offers? I'm just like, nope. I don't need that. Can't trap me. I still want to get me some seafood, crab legs. I'll feel so good when I'm finally done with all of this. Which I am getting there. We're getting there one step at a time. Who's watching? No, this is my deposit. My deposit from my old landlord. I'll be looking at old bank receipts. Big money, big money, big money. Let me stop. Yo, that deposit they gave me back was $32.75, yo. Damn. So yeah, it's just about dating somebody on my level. These dudes gonna be on my level and they be mad, you know what I'm saying? Just like, what you mad for? Just find somebody on your level, and that's what will be getting me. And so that's why I find it funny, like, these little young bulls be like, oh, age ain't nothing but a number. These little young dudes be trying to holler, and I just be like, oh no, baby, age is more than a number. Don't come in with that age ain't nothing but a number shit. We ain't even talking the same shit, my nigga. Nah, son. We ain't even on the same page. Granted, yeah, there's some younger guys who may be, you know, more established. That don't apply. I wouldn't say it apply to everybody, but who you think you fooling? I'm just saying, who you think you fooling, bruh? I ain't the one. What I did with? Who you think? I ain't the one. And I like my black men and all, but y'all, sometimes a lot of black men don't get their shit together. Not all. I know y'all be quick to be like, oh, not at all. I got my shit together. All right, good for you. I was going to buy some magnets yesterday. Check that out. Oh, it goes like this. Check that out. I was going to buy some magnets, some New York City magnets. And I just found some magnets here. I'm going through stuff like, damn. Here's another phone. Throwback phone, yo. Motorola. That's the thing about me. Like phones. I feel like I don't have to have an iPhone, but I'm thinking about getting one just for the camera quality. just for the camera quality. Oh, this is when I thought about adopting. Hell no. I want my own kids. I don't want to adopt. Oh, look at beautiful me. Oh, this is a list of restaurants that a colleague made for me. She was so kind to do this, yo. Oh, she's so sweet. She broke it up like Asian, Latino, Italian, Caribbean. Oh, appreciate you. Thank you. I need something like that for New York, but I be finding my own places here in New York. My own dining restaurants. This is my contract from my storage unit out in LA. Rollback. I don't need this. They don't need it. I'm so happy. Like, it feels good sometimes just to declutter, because it's like, wow, look at all the things that I found, yo. It's like, oh my gosh. 2017 Pan-African Film Festival. Nice souvenir. Yeah, Dewsbury, I know that I'd be feeling some kind of way, because I just be telling the truth. My truth. You know what I'm saying? It don't apply to everybody. This is my truth. There. You know? Alright, where's my scissors? Here they are. Yo, this is just the first box. This is crazy. This is not the first box, because the other two boxes I didn't unpack, because I'm just gonna throw that stuff away anyway. Those were my food warmers that I unpacked. So this makes box number 4, I guess, including that heater fan I'm gonna throw out. And on to the next one. Yo, this is going to be a long video. Especially at the rate I'm going. At the rate I'm going, it's going to be a long video. Let's see. I wish it was a lot simpler. I wish that it didn't take me this long. But sometimes it's harder than what you think. Some steak. What is this? Gosh, I wish I could just throw all of this shit away, but I can't, because some of it is really important. I can't throw all of it away. But I gotta find a better way to go through some of this stuff. More Ubawa magazine. copies. Put those in there. And what is this? Oh, this is employee manual of things that I felt are so unnecessary. This is when I worked at the hospital, psych hospital. All of this stuff here. I'm like, I could keep this, but then it's just like, why? I found a lot of these actually, me going through all my stuff. Employee manual. Work for the Department of Corrections. What do I have here? Wow. Wow. That's my research. Research. All right. What is this? Yo, I have so much arts and crafts. It's just insane. Like construction paper. See, this is like, I'm glad I'm able to do all of this now. 1 year later after moving back to New York, following the pandemic. Oh, this is a gift Professor gave me. See, stuff like this is just like, why, why? Freaking paper, printing paper. Why? I don't even have a freaking printer. Like, why? I ask myself, why? But I'll add it to my other art supplies collection. And oh my gosh, I went through all my clothes and I discovered, yo, I have so many jeans. Even like I threw a lot of jeans away. Still have so many pairs of jeans that I want to turn into wonderful art projects. Oh, I remember this. I remember. Oh, supervisor gave me this book. And I cited both of these in my dissertation research that I am completing. So maybe I should put these to the side for now. Internships in psychology. This is so 2019 because I'm in my internship now. So I finished that phase of my life. It feels good to make progress, though. I don't know about y'all, but oh wow, here is my APA manual. My dissertation chair was asking me. She was like, "Do you have a copy of the APA manual?" I'm like, "It's en route. It's coming." Oh, the hell is all of this? Oh, these are. Oh wow. Oh wow. Articles needed for my dissertation. So, Because this is what happens when you have to relocate across country in the middle of a pandemic. That's what happened. So, like, I got my things. They arrived last Saturday, and I'm just unpacking everything. I was going to move to New York anyway, but it's just like how it happened and when it happened. It just happened a lot sooner, given the circumstances of the pandemic. What is this? Oh, I know what this is. Alright. I know I said I want to finish this all today, but it's just like the way it's going. Oh, look. My mindfulness workbook that I created, my mindful meditation. Oh, so this was an assignment that I had to do for my mindful meditation class. We had to create exercise activity workbook. Ah, y'all want to hear the chapters? Discovering mindful self-compassion. Practicing mindfulness. Practicing self-loving kindness. Discovering your compassionate voice. I feel like I naturally have a compassionate voice. Living deeply. Retreat. Meeting difficult emotions. Exploring challenging relationships. Embracing your life. This is why I just can't throw this shit away. Do y'all see this? This is why. Like, I wish I could just go through all of this and just be like, alright, dump. But some of this stuff is really valuable. Like, some of this stuff I could really use in the future. Going forward. So, why would I throw it away? I'm not going to throw it away. Alright, what is this, though? Oh. So this is my folder from when I worked at the prison. Has a lot of important notes and such for the California Department of Corrections. What is this? The Knight in Rusty Armor. I love this story. So this story was recommended, I think, by one of my professors. My professor gave me this book, yo. He was so kind. He gave me this book. He gave me both of these books. I was like, you don't have to give me the book, but he gave me these books. That's why I feel like so privileged and blessed, because so many people just have looked out for me. My professors, my dissertation chair. My chair donated some money to my data collection efforts. It's just like, oh. One of my committee members also made a donation to my recruitment efforts. It's just, I didn't even ask for this. Like, they volunteered this, you know what I'm saying? Like, your girl is so freaking blessed. I just, thank the universe. Thank you. Alright. I have a huge book collection. Alright, I'm trying to speed up, but it's hard. It's hard, you guys. You see, I keep getting slowed down. It is hard. And I be looking through my trash. I'm like, wait a minute, is this really trash? That's part of my OCD kicking in, though. OCD. Like, this is trash, but I'm going through my trash and making sure it's trash, right? Like, it's trash, Danielle. It is trash. Leave it in the freaking trash. Just leave it. All the way from LA. So many memories. Sometimes you have to encourage nonviolent crisis intervention. Sometimes you have to speak victory during the test. No matter how. Speak a word and you will. How many more boxes I got? 3. 7 more boxes. It looks a lot better though. Like the decluttering is coming. After this, I'm going to get me probably a nice burger and some red wine and just relax. Because I'm going to do a competition. Yo, I am not freaking good with sharp objects. I'm just not. 106. We have been here for 1 hour. It does feel like over an hour though. Alright. We are getting her done. We're getting her done. Where did that saying come from? Get her done. Get her done. Alright. Let me do vacuum. I like my DMX shirt. I got it from Harlem. The back has like the names of his albums and the dates. Some of y'all be really creepy, yo. T-Byron Elliott. Say hello. See if this is any good. I see you keep peeking in to my live. You're spying on me. Let's see how this tastes. Sometimes I feel like these fruits, yo. I don't know where to get these fruits from. Okay, that pill didn't taste that bad. That's how I can get y'all to leave. Call y'all ass out. Works like a charm. Yeah, y'all be creeping me out, man. Hey, don't be out just popping up on my live and not saying nothing. I don't like that. Because obviously my space is very intimate. Especially when I record on Facebook. It's like an intimate circle of people that watch my lives. Now, if I had like thousands of people on my live on Facebook at one time, that'd be a different story. But it's not like that. So I can see who's watching. And it comes off kind of creepy-ish when it'll be like one person watching and I can see your name and you just sitting up there watching me. Yeah, that's the reason I call you out. Don't do that. Don't do it because I'm going to call you out. I still have a whole TV that's boxed up. Y'all, I could have sworn I went through all of my freaking clothes. I have another box here that feels like a clothes. I knew that would happen though. I knew it. Something told me like, this is not all your clothes. I could have sworn I went through all of my clothes though. Man, why this shit got heat in it? It feels warm in here. Some heat trapped in here, y'all. Wow. It's warm in this bag. You know, I have a lot of these here. Whoa, with crayons in them. Wow. Crayons and coloring books. I need to give these away, y'all. I'm going to give them. I have like a whole bin in my closet in my bedroom of these. So these are basically leftover goodie bags from the Ubawa Book Convention. I mean, I gave most of them away with people who showed up, but it's always extras. It's a lot. So, I'm probably going to hold a giveaway. So, come on over. Ooh. Wow, it's a whole folder for Ubawa. Wow. This was back in 2015, yeah. I hosted the second annual Ubawa Book Convention in New York. The first one was in Atlanta, the second in New York, the third was in LA. And this is like my folder from the second one. Wowzers! Wowzers! I'm going to transfer it in this bag though, because this bag looks dingy. But yeah, I have a whole bin of these bags, y'all. In my closet. I have like this big ass closet in my room. Like, it's big. I was surprised to see like, wow, this is a lot of space. And that's my storage closet. But this is it. Urban Books, Authors and Writers of America. Goes this way. Ubawa Annual Book Fair NYC, October 31st, 2017. What is this? Stuff I don't need, actually. I don't need it. I just feel like I like this process because I get to reflect. Yo, this stuff is warm. I'm wondering, why is it warm in here? Florida State University Alumni Association. It is warm. It is warm, like, in this bag here. It's just like, how did the heat get trapped? It's heat from California. Alright, what is this? Oh, wow. This is groundbreaking here. This is my acceptance letter to New York Film Academy. December 11, 2015. I was trying to remember like the timeline of events when I applied to New York Film Academy and then when I applied to my doctoral program. I know I wanted to do both, and I know that I would do the Film Academy first because it was only 3 semesters long. I did complete 2 of those 3 semesters, so Y'all gotta read my book to find out why I did not complete the third semester. And then I went right into my doctoral program following that in LA, and now I am approaching the end. We are approaching the end of my PhD. These are tickets that I purchased for the Evolve Book Convention. Raffle tickets. But it feels good because it's just like looking at where I was at in a certain period of my life and looking at where I am now, and it's just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, time flies. What is this? Long Island University. I did graduate from LIU with my master's. My master's. People think I'm just moving to New York. And so it's funny because, like, I'll be going on dates and I'll be telling guys, like, oh, you know, I moved back. I make it clear I moved back, meaning I used to live here before, but they don't catch that, right? And they used to be like, oh, welcome to New York. Okay, welcome back to New York. But on top of that, like, I'm not new here. I lived here before. You think this shit is new to me? This shit is old school. You know what I'm saying? I lived here before. And I acclimated very well. Because I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So, voila. Yeah, this is all from when I used to live in New York before I moved to. How did this end up in LA? This entire shipment came from LA. I'm trying to figure out, how did this? Maybe I did take some things there too with me, I guess. But no, what in the hell? Why? Like what? Like this? Why, Danielle? Why? What do you need? What? Why, yo? This is definitely going in the trash. I have so many freaking bags, like reusable bags that I purchased from grocery stores because they have outlawed plastic in New York. But you can still buy plastic trash bags. You just can't buy plastic shopping bags, I guess. So, yo, these are more clothes. I'm gonna wait to wash these clothes this weekend, though. I can't believe it. I'm about to go through these. More clothes. Oh my gosh. I am not making this video longer than 2. Okay. 1:19. Yeah, we're not gonna make it longer than 2. I felt like 2 hours is long enough. But it does help with my monetization. Oh, I love these pants. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm definitely keeping these. Yeah, I'm going to do laundry this weekend. That's like, this weekend coming up is like my regular scheduled weekend that I do laundry. More cut up pants. So I'll just wash these with those, but I could have sworn I knew there was more. I knew it. I knew there was more. I love these jumpsuits. Uh-oh. There were some jeans. I'm like, can I even fit these jeans? Can I? Let's see. R. What size is this? Like a 9? Yeah, it's loose. I'm looking forward to the summertime. Oh yeah. What size is this? This is size 30. Whatever the hell that means. Yeah, I don't need those. Oh my gosh, I like this. But let me see. Did this thing rip? There was something about this freaking thing. Oh, it did rip. But I might keep it just for the print because I'm going to repurpose it. I'm like going to do an art project. You guys just wait and see what I'm going to do with this art project. Where I'm going to overlay African print on top of my jeans. Just wait and see. Yo, freaking Transformer shirt. Went to the premiere of Transformers. I went to a lot of premieres. People be asking me like, oh, what premieres did you go to? I can't remember. Just look at all of the movies that came out from 2016 through 2020. And then, voila, there's your answer. As I pretty much went to all the major movie premieres of movies that came out from 2016 through 2020, so. But I can tell you my favorite, like 50 Shades of Grey. This is my favorite. I like this shirt. How's your top? NYC. LA has a lot of like NYC prints. Trash. I like this shirt. Oh, I say the best bag of clothes for last time. I think I got this just like my ex-mat too. Only because I was ready for the relationship to be over. Like, leave me alone. He was like, I'm gonna leave you alone, alright? I'm gonna leave you alone. Then it took him so long, but he finally left my ass alone. But he was dominant. Like, I liked him. I think the relationship, it lasted for a while. I was with him for 3 years, and he was my last person that I dated. Because he had like certain dominant characteristics about him that I like. Guys be claiming they dominant, but they ain't really dominant. Because they don't want to be head of household. And one girl was on my video, like a dust. She was on my video my last video, and she was talking about how she's head of household. But then she's asking me, how can a woman make a man more dominant? First of all, stop paying all the bills. Like, come on, yo. But I feel like it's already too late for that. It's already too late to expect him to pay when you've already set the precedent that you're going to pay, right? And you've made yourself head of household. So to now expect him to be head of household, that might be doing too much. That might be too much for him. Because you already made yourself head of household. And he just sitting back chilling. I have a lot of these jumpsuits. These are jumpsuits. Trousers. I love them. I love them. tank tops that I know I'm not gonna wear. So sorry you guys didn't make the cut. Ooh, coochie shorts. These clothes carry so many memories. Oh, memories. Yo, I love these shorts. Some things are just hard to get rid of. I love them, but I'm gonna get rid of them. It's hard to say goodbye. I love these socks too. Freaking belt. Speaking of which, I like discipline spankings. I was gonna make a video on like BDSM fetishes, which I probably may come back later today. Can you guys guess? That's one of my fetishes. Nah. It's gonna be fun moving into my house when I purchase a home. You are back again, yo. I'm about to block you when this live ends. Jared Roberts and to Byron Elliott. This is the proper protocol. When you come into my life, you speak, okay? Now I get it. If you like checking me out because you don't really know me like that, fine, okay. Okay, I'll give you some leeway. I'll let you slide, right? But if you've been following me and you like, come on now. Not to say you know me because nobody really know me like that. But nah. Get rid of this. Come on, you've been following, you've been watching my videos. Like, come on, be respectful, yo. Don't be up in my shit. That's like coming to somebody's crib and not saying hello. But it's even creepier because you're online and you're just staring. You're like a voyeur. Yo, I remember I got these socks. Muck looks. I'm throwing them away. Okay, it makes sense because I was asking myself, like, I went through all of my clothes from LA and I'm like, where's my freaking underwear? Here it is. And I'm like, I know I didn't throw out my underwear before I left, but that would have been smart. I'm definitely throwing out my underwear now. Because I don't need it. Sports bra has gotten too small. Like, I know these bras are too small because I went to Victoria's Secret and I got sized. I may be able to fit this, but I know I can't squeeze in that shit. And my size went up. My size went up. Just like, I'm a 38D. Jared, you just popped in and say, damn, I look good. Okay, thank you. I mean, I take compliments. Don't get me mistaken. I like compliments. But when a woman hears like, oh, you look good like 1,000 times, especially being that I'm on a dating site, right? I get those kind of messages over and over. And I think guys, they feel like that's how you build conversation. Like, oh, she's going to talk to me because I said she looks good. And it's just like, I appreciate the compliment. Do not get me wrong. I can take a compliment, right? But I guess I just be expecting more. I like conversation. I just be expecting more. I feel like that's very vain and superficial just to be commenting on a person's looks, their physicality. Like that's vain. I get that so much. I can't even begin to like, yo, I can make a video just on that. Just reading through all of my inbox messages I received on the dating site. And it's the same thing. Hi, beautiful. Hi, you're so gorgeous. It's like, listen, I can reply to everyone and say thank you, but I feel like it's pointless. But the messages I do reply to are the ones who are able to stimulate conversation beyond how I look. You know? This video is about to come to an end, though. Did y'all see that? I hope not. I'm at 15% battery. But, oh, I'm doing away with this shirt. I liked it. I got this from DC. From Howard University's homecoming. When I went to DC. I think it was back in 2017. But yeah, like, that's just my honest, you know. And I feel like that's some good advice to give. That's my honest opinion, but that's good advice to give to guys. Like, if you're single and you're trying to, like, what y'all call it? Pulling a woman, pick up a woman, or what have you. Like, I feel like telling a woman she's beautiful is so played out as a pickup line. Like, I mean, not to say you can't say that, but like, come on, like, move beyond that. Guys be stuck on that. They be stuck on how I look. So they'll say that, and I'll sometimes reply like, thank you. And they'll come back with another compliment. Oh, your dreads are so beautiful. Oh, this. Something like blatant to like my physicality, right? And I'm just like, when are we going to get beyond that, though? It's just vain. And then, listen, that's why I know, like, y'all not dominant and you're definitely not my type. Like, guys will be coming on here because, look, I mention it and look, you run away because you get offended. But it's the truth. I like this. I like this dress. It's like a house dress. So I'm keeping it. You know, but you get offended, but it's just like, why are you offended, bruh? If you're vain, you're vain. It's not to say you cannot compliment a woman. Like, don't get me mistaken. But some of y'all, like, y'all, that's y'all just stay there. That's all you have to say. Like, that's, you stuck on that. You fixated on a woman's beauty, and there's nothing wrong with admiring a woman. But I'm a woman with a brain. You know what I'm saying? You know? So, like, build upon that. Let's build upon a conversation that has nothing to do with the way I look, because I get told that so often. I love this little jumper here, like a leotard. Warriors, but I feel like it also has run its course. I don't want to throw it away. I'm not gonna throw it away. I'm not gonna throw it away. I should throw it away, but I'm not. But it's just like, y'all just lame, yo. You so lame. You're lame not because you compliment me on my beauty. I have to be clear. You're lame because you don't have anything else to talk about. That's why you're lame. Because I'd be like, okay, so what next? You know what I'm saying? After you're finished admiring how I look. And I think a lot of it is just them saying what they think a woman wants to hear. And that's where y'all go wrong. Y'all think y'all know women. No, you don't. You're just saying what you think I want to hear. But it may not even be what I want to hear, though. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I heard it so much. That's not how you're going to catch me. Telling me I'm beautiful definitely is not how you're going to pick me up. Because I already know I'm beautiful. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for you to stroke my ego on how I look. That's not why I'm here. I'm not saying like here in this video, but I'm saying like when I'm on dating sites, like guys be thinking that that's just, I know, some women, I feel like, listen, when you're dealing with young ass women, 18-year-old or whatever, 18 to 25, I like this. I also got this from DC, Howard University homecoming, but I'm gonna part ways with it. Yeah, that might only work for the younger women. I'm 37. Like, you know what's going to turn me on? Let's talk about what you're working with financially. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about your living situation. Do you live on your own? Do you have kids? Let's talk about things that matter going forward to build a relationship, right? In terms of where I'm at in my life. You know what I'm saying? Where are you at in your life? Let's talk about politics. Let's talk about, like, shit that's gonna matter going forward. You know what I'm saying? I like this shirt, but, yo, this shit ran its course, too. And I'm about to end this video because my phone is about to die. It is about to die. I'm at 10%. But, yeah, y'all feel where I'm coming from? I like this shirt, too. Yeah, see, I challenge you guys to think. Guys be on that vanity shit. What's your favorite color? I'm like, are we in elementary school or what? Hey, yo, they be taking offense. Don't take offense. Take notes. Take notes, my guy. I'm not saying this to offend you. I'm saying this to enlighten you. So you don't be walking around here looking stupid, wondering why you can't pick up a woman. Wondering why she is like so much over your compliments. Women get told that a lot, and then women know that y'all just be saying that a lot of times. Yeah, you say that because, yeah, she is really beautiful, right? Ooh, did y'all see that? I almost showed y'all that. Yes, I'm surprised the batteries still work. Those are got some, yo, these are some freaking good ass batteries, yo. For this shit, for the batteries not to have died during this long wait to get to New York, yo. That is profound. We're talking about over a year at least. Those batteries have been in that device for over a year. And they still work. Amazing. Good catch, Danielle. Yeah, you gotta say things that, you know, it's about, I feel like, listen, it's not about trying to be what you think a woman wants you to be. That is some pussy shit. Guys be doing that, like, oh, well, what do you like in a man? Why would I tell you that? So you can try to become that? It's about compatibility. If we compatible, you'll know what I like. If we're not, you will never know. It's a mystery. It will be a mystery to you. I'm not stuck up. Guys be like, oh, you stuck up, you arrogant. I may have a certain degree of pride, yeah. I know who I am. But you just gotta know who you are as a man and walk in that. And on that note, I'm going to end this video because I'm at 5%. I will catch you guys in the next one. I feel really good about myself because I am down to 6 more boxes. I'm making progress. Woo, woo, woo. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm almost done. I'm going to knock this on out the way. I'm not going to carry this into a whole nother week. Decluttering, finishing this project. Organizing my space. I feel good, y'all. This is the season. This is the winning season. It's time to win. It's time to continue to level up. And I hope I answer your question, you guys who have been asking me, would I date a submissive man? If he comes with certain submissive characteristics sporadically throughout the relationship that serve an intentional purpose, then yeah, but him being submissive inherently, nah. I like dominant men. That should be made clear. A lot of y'all just not, it's not that. But I'll catch you guys later.